Yo, everyone, welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing a CDL tier list. However, ARs only. Last time we did SMGs, now we're doing AR edition. Hope you guys can enjoy this one. Sit back, relax, and let's go through it. So, in this situation, I'm going to be going through a bit of a different tier list. Instead of just doing, who's the best right now, I'm going to be adding in a little bit of a twist where I'm basically going to be using as if I am a CDL org owner and we're going into a draft. Right now, I have a blank checkbook. I can get any player, right? You can look at Black Ops 6, you can look at overall career, and look at the future, just kind of looking at the career and say, right, who would I want to pick in my first round as a draft, or my second, or my third, and that's how we're going to do it. So starting off, let's just go random. I'm not even going to look here, I'm just going to go random and go right there. Okay, cool. I mean, let's go to someone that's not an S tier like that. All right, let's just do that. Cool. Slasher. All right, Slasher's an interesting one because with Slasher, I think an age, this is why my tier list is a little bit different, so I want you guys to take this with a grain of salt here, not just look at it like, oh, this is the player currently. Someone like Slasher, even if he's playing at an amazing level, because of his age and going near the decline of his career and kind of near that area, I would definitely consider that a factor, and I wouldn't be able to put him as my first round pick because of that. But what I would say with Slasher is his experience, his leadership, he's won a lot. I would definitely pick him up as maybe my third round draft pick, somewhere around the B tier. But what I am going to do is just kind of also look at how they're playing this year, and he's been playing well overall. I think this year he's been playing well, and because of that, because of his form this year, I'm going to put him near the A. We'll leave him around there for now. We'll see how the players are, and then if we need to change it, we will. But right now, I'll say he's on the top of B overall. Then we're going to go through to someone like Cammy. Cammy's, again, an interesting one. I'm going to put Cammy right now. I'm going to put him at the C because it's a weird one with Cammy. Let me go back to Cammy. Let's go through to someone else. It's actually a hard one, I'm not gonna lie. Just kind of this overall list is pretty hard. Okay, wrong, Rencor here is how you say it. But this is a player where I can see a lot of potential in him. So yes, he's playing well right now, but even at the LAN, he was playing unbelievable. So if I look at someone like that, like low-key, he might be my second round draft pick just because of how good he was playing. Now this is where a lot of people might disagree with me, but it's like, I'm not saying he is a better player than Slasher overall in the career and whatever. Like, he's obviously at the start of his career. So I'm looking at this as like, if I was an org owner, like who would I pick? I probably would go with him over Slasher, looking at the long-term value, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I'm trying to factor in a lot of variables here, which is a little bit difficult. Then we go to someone like Priester. I think we've had so many chances. He's on a bit of a decline. I'm actually going to put him near the C tier. I think right now he's really not kind of playing well. I really don't. So I'm going to put him around the D tier, to be honest with you, which I didn't really want to do, but there we go. We're going to put him there. Let's kind of go quick fire here. Quick fire. Someone like Geo, again, I'm going to put him in the B. So these are kind of the players that are playing well, they're shooting well, and I think they're very talented. I think they've got a good future and stuff like that. Then we go for someone like Paul. I think Paul can be, honestly, this year he's not playing too well. I think he had a good opportunity on this team. He's not playing very well, so he'll probably be there around my fourth tier pick. Honestly, low-key, I'll probably put him around there. He's had a few good games here and there, but I'll put him around there. Then we go to Mr. MC. He's going to be the S tier. So someone like Selim is just S tier straight away, goes right there, nice and perfect. Probably the best player. Just keep him right up there. Then we go with Draza. Same thing, bro. Draza's going to be S tier. Like, these players are going to be your first tier route. Like, he's going to be my first round draft pick. If I literally open a draft and I see Draza there and I'm on my first round, he's definitely considered for that. Some other players in that caliber, Scrappy. For me, Scrappy's going to be number one. If I had a tier list to draft, I'm putting Scrappy as my number one player. That's how I'm going to do it. If I could pick out of Geo, let's say the second round I was picking out of Geo or Renko, I'll probably go with Geo. I like how Geo plays. We'll go there. Someone that's very similar in that B tier. In the A tier, I probably would go with Sib. I don't think he's quite S tier. I think this season, very important. This season, he's probably C tier. But again, overall, what I will say is, let's say we're basing on this season, I'm going to put him... This is where it gets a bit difficult because I don't know how I'm doing a criteria here. Because based on talent alone, I would put him in the A. But this year, because of how poor his year's been, he's getting better now. This is hard. I'm going to put him in A. I know this is weird because form is going out the window a little bit. But I'm considering form and I'm also considering the player as a whole. So it's kind of like a bit of both. It's just a weird tier list, as you know. It's never going to be completely right. It's just going to be a hard one to guess. But I would probably put Sib. If I was actually still an org owner, even knowing that he hasn't played amazing this year, like he's getting better this major for sure. But looking at Sib, I'm like, right, this guy's still got talent. Like, I know he's not playing well, but I would still bank on him. I really would. Maybe that's crazy for me, but he would probably be at the bottom of my second tier, just right. I would say somewhere like that. I would say someone like that. I think Gio is very, very good. Got a lot of potential. So I would do something like that. Then we go through. We have Cammy. We've got a couple of other players. Someone like Attach right now. Again, I'll probably put him there. Again, on the decline. So the difference between Sib and Attach, right, is one's at the end of the career and one is at kind of at the start. A few years between them. So that's why I'm going to put them there. This is A is like kind of like your young guns that have high potential, have shown some talent, and you know they could get there. I think B is someone that, you know, if you're building around them, you want a bit of leadership, you want a bit of, you know, you want a veteran to kind of build around, so he would be a nice little third round pick for sure. Then we go through, we got some other options. Ghosty, and this is where again it's very interesting. If Ghosty was in my S tier and I had, you know, would Ghosty for me be considered among these players? I think he is slightly below, but I would say he's getting closer. Honestly, yes. Honestly, yes, because last year he showed how good he was. I think this year, obviously already winning the minor with the team, I think they're going to win a few chips this year. And I think Ghosty is just like where he is in his career as well and how early it is in his career. Like he's been amazing. He has. I don't think he's got a major win yet on like a proper major win, but he's definitely going to be one of the best ARs in the game in a few years. Like he's going to be up there when the other player retire, like over the next 5 years. Like, he's going to be up there. So I'm going to put him S. I think he's one of those players that, yeah, he's a very good player. I'm going to keep him there. Then we're going to go through, I think Dashi again is going to go S for me. I'm going to put him right there. I think that's fair for me for Dashi. Again, I know Optics form has been absolutely awful right now, but that doesn't stop me from getting Dashi. It really doesn't. If I'm in a draft, I'm still picking Dashi as my number one, my S tier. Then we go for Kenny. And again, Kenny right there, I'm going to put just there. And this is the one that's going to get probably the most hate. Right now on form, I would probably put Kenny there. I really would. On form, he's been playing awful. But this is Kenny, bro. Like, can we stop pretending this guy can't shoot? And like they're going through an awful patch right now. They're going through an awful patch right now. But I promise you, if I was an all-goner and there was an opportunity to pick Kenny, I am picking Kenny in my S tier. He's one of my first players to pick. Even though he's playing terrible right now, he deserved it, bro. He's deserved it, and we know what this guy can do when they're playing well. So it's not like, you know, he's someone that just comes in the league and is absolutely playing terrible. No, this guy is one of the best ever in the CDO era, so he's going to be in my S tier. We're going to go through Abuser again. He's going to fit in that A tier for me. I actually really like Abuser. He's going to be on the top of the A tier for me. Nasty, I'm going to put just on the B tier. I think he's got a lot of potential, but he's one of those players where I would say he would be my third round pick, something like that. Then we got Vivid. Vivid again, I'm going to put in the top of the B tier. Probably very similar, just kind of like, he's a good player. I think he's just slightly below the rest for me as an AR. If I was picking, I'll probably pick these ones just ahead of him. Then we go through, we've got Skies. Currently Skies would be there. I know they did pick up Lunas, but I don't have an image of Lunas, so we're going to leave him for now. He just started, so we're going to kind of, you know, maybe in the next tier list, once we see him on land, we can rank him, but for now we'll leave it like that. Then we're going to go through, we have Cammy. I'm going to put just below Skies and Awakening as well. I think that's how I would do it. Awakening, I would honestly do something like that. I think Cammy, I give a little bit more than Awakening. I would say something like that. And then we go through. I think again, we just got another like B, third round, somewhere around there. I would say like, especially with the Miami team, I think Renko and Real were the standouts. And then I think everyone else kind of was just filling in gaps. I think sometimes I see them play well on LAN. You know, it's just one of those ones where you see like, even like Lucky, like, sometimes plays well on LAN. You're super in the team. They just always have a few variables that kind of are a bit more inconsistent, where I think the Raincore and Real are like the two staples. So I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put it like this in the beta. Oh, did I just change something? Am I tweaking? What did I just change? Oh, okay. I think we're good. Then we got Toronto Ultra. I am gonna put Beans, honestly, in the A tier, bro. I think Beans is a shooter. I really, really do. I think Beans is a shooter. I'm going to put it like that. And I really want to make one thing clear. I think out of everyone in this list, the only people I think that have been really hard done, I'm going to say Nasty, Slasher. In terms of current form, I'll say like Nasty and maybe the Raven Boys have been kind of done a little bit more harshly. And Insight, I'm going to put him. This one's a weird one with Insight. I have to put him in the A, man. I think he could definitely do more. Sometimes I feel like, what are you doing? You're playing so slow, but he can win. He plays well. When he plays well, he's very, very good. He's very impactful for the team. I would put him there. And again, we're going for a draft, so like these are the players that I would probably pick in my draft right now. It's very important right now more than anything. Vivid, I think, can again, the more he gets used to the AR, probably sneak into the A tier. But this is probably how I do it right now. Even the order, I think the order is kind of fair. I really do. I actually like the order as well. yeah, I like the order. I like the order. Honestly, bro, I'll probably put Beans over Sid, bro. Beans is shoot. This guy can shoot, bro. This guy's very, very good. These two are very similar. Then we go through, and I would say like Priester there potentially. Maybe something like that. I would say Nasty, to be fair. I'm gonna put Nasty there only because I don't want to judge him before the roster change. I think after the roster change, he's played very, very well. I kind of like it like that. And Cammy as well. I think there's times he does all right. Cammy does well. I think it's just, again, like, they're going through a lot of inconsistency there. Boston, he did play well overall, but, like, I kind of want to see more of Cammy on LAN. Then I'll make a decision, just because he's not been the same. Like, they had a good start of the season. They had a really good start, then it kind of went downhill again. So it's kind of just all over the place. So I want to see a bit more from Cammy. Skies, I know he got dropped, but I think that was just a whole team comp issue. I would still pick Skies over Paul, Awakening, and Priester, to be honest with you. I think, you know, the guy's won chance for. He knows what he's doing. He's a good staple to the team. I think he's a very good staple to the team. And yeah, let's go from there. And this is going to be my tier list. I think it's a good one overall. Again, just to kind of make it clear, if I was picking a draft, if I was going through and I wasn't all going on, I was picking a player, this is how I'll do it as a draft. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Boost.